Welcome to practice today. I'm Summer, happy to have you here in this short 10-minute snack break of yoga. With that, we're going to get started in downward facing dog. Let's meet there. From all fours with hands in front of shoulders, rise up and back. And gently walk your dog by bending one knee, pressing down through the opposite heel, slowly side to side. And you want to resist as you straighten and lower your heel back and forth a few more times. Notice your breath, starting to build mindfulness that you're breathing, and you're breathing through your nose, pulling the breath so it's lengthening. And if you work with that resonant oceanic sound, ujjayi breath, you can start to use that here. Holding downward dog now with straight legs, fully stretch your body. Take a stroll to the top, stepping your feet all the way until you land with feet about 2 fist distance. Look out in front of you. Give your legs a hug and bow up and over strong legs. Again, inhale, half lift. Press your feet to the earth. Exhale, fold up and over like a waterfall. Each time you get a little bit more space in your spine. One more. Inhale, spread and lift your toes to activate the arches of your feet. Again, hug your legs as you bow. Circle the arms. Inhale, stand up by pressing the floor away. Fully stretch. Look up. And exhale, hug your legs as you bow up and over one more time. Inhale, look out in front of you with straight arms. Exhale, step the right leg back, lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Stack your back heel over the ball of the foot. And then open into warrior two. Ground the back heel, pivot towards the wide line of your mat with wide wings. Continue hugging legs and arms. Bring your left forearm to your thigh, right arm alongside the ear. Turn open, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your torso. Take your right hand to the side of your leg. Look up as you lean back with more space every breath. Stay in this lean, slowly straighten the front leg with resistance. Keep your legs straight and strong. Exhale, triangle pose, lengthening like the arm of a clock. Hand could come to the floor, a prop, or even your shin. From the center of the pelvis, reach in all directions and equally match that with strength. Good. Circle the right hand down, plank pose. Take another round of breath here. Lift the head, lift your thighs, scoop the tailbone into the body. And then lower to your belly. You can drop to the knees or come down through chaturanga. Pointing the toes, inhale, cobra. Try to pull your body forward and then go up. Big breath here. Broad collarbones, long legs, long toes. And then slowly press all the way back to downward dog. Bend the knees, step or hop to the top. Feet 2 fist distance, look out. Strong legs as you bow. Inhale, press and rise up, reach to the sky. Look up and fold up and over. Strong legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left leg back. Keep a bend in the front leg as you rise up. Big stretch up out of the belly. Reach through your fingertips. And then warrior two. Pivot slowly and mindfully. Ground the back heel. Toes turn in a little. Wide arms. Bend the front knee over the front toes. Forearm to thigh. Strong legs still. Sweep your left arm alongside your top ear and turn your mid-spine and gaze up. Keep the strength in your legs. Press the floor away as you reverse your warrior. Like your top arm is reaching from a hanging bar. How long can you get? Can you bend the front knee more? Keep the lean. Slowly straighten the front leg. Spread and lift the front toes. That will protect you from hyperextending. Inhale, upright. Exhale, triangle over strong, straight legs. Go slowly so you're working resistance the whole way through. Feel the inner twist of your ribs, your chest, your gaze as you look up for final breath. Circle the left hand down, downward facing dog. And as you look forward, left leg forward pigeon. Stay upright. Take your knee wider than the hip and move your right leg back. Look over the shoulder to make sure your leg is parallel to the edges of the mat. Thigh stretch. As you reach for the back foot, let your hips go up, look forward, and breathe. Meet the stretch with breath. As you release the back foot, pointing the toes, press the top of the foot down, bow onto your forearms. And reach your upper body out and away from your hips. So what you do in your torso will affect freeing up the tension in your lower body. Circle the right leg around to stack for fire logs. And you might want to add a little lift under your seat. You could either stay upright, tip forward, or an alternative is the seated figure 4. All of these are very similar. Wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. Spread your toes and flex them. Push out through the big toe mound and inner heel. That will keep your ankles, knees, and hip joints all stable as you're in a deep stretch. Squat. Place your feet outer hip distance, heels turn in, toes out a little bit, hands in prayer so that the back of the arms and back of your legs meet. Look forward and keep lifting your torso up, 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 like you have a big crane helping to lengthen your spine. Touch the earth and bow, pivoting the toes straight ahead. Plant the hands flat, hop back dog. Big stretch. Wag your tail a little side to side. Loosen up your lower back. Right leg forward, pigeon prep. Knee wider than the hip. We're upright. Look over your shoulder, move your leg back, and make sure ankle, knee, and hip are lined up. Thigh stretch. Pick up the foot, lift your hips, point the toes, and press the heel in line with your outer left hip. Square straight ahead with your hips, with your chest, with your gaze. Let the breath flow as you soften behind the eyes. Pointing the back foot, slowly release with resistance and come down to your elbows. Upper body pulls out and away from the hips. After your exhalation, circle your left leg around either seated figure 4 or fire logs, staying either upright or bowing. You can see my toes. I'm spacing them out more, fanning them out, pulling the toes up towards the knee, and trying to reach through the inner foot especially. So if I were standing, that foot would be neutral on the ground. That stabilizes your joints. We're always creating stability as well as flexibility. After your exhalation, come all the way onto your back. Hopefully you're starting to feel this sense of coming back to your body, being at home wherever you are. Setting up here for bridge or wheel. Your feet are outer hip distance. You'll lift up and either hold the edges of the mat for bridge or interlace the fingers under you. And then tuck your shoulders under side to side. You want to be on the shoulder line in the outer line of your arms, not in your neck. So another tip there is you push the floor away, Move your chin away from your chest, and you should be able to slide a pencil, in theory, under your neck, or a couple of fingers even. Hug your inner knees energetically in. Scoop the tailbone long towards your knees. Stay or go on to wheel if you know it and love it. Hands by ears, arm bones plug back. Puff the chest as you press the floor away and rise. Look down and breathe. You can rock a little bit. Eventually, can you rock your shoulders to stack over your wrists and hold for 2 more breaths? Wherever you're working, lift your body. Push the floor away to lift up. If you're in wheel, tuck your chin to your chest. If you're in bridge, release the clasp and everyone meet all the way down. Take your arms wide, feet wide, outer hip distance or a little more, and you'll windshield wiper your knees to the right and up and left and up. And knees go to the right, turn your head to the left, take a big breath. And swap it out, knees go left, head turns right for a breath. As your knees come back up, keep the curve in your lower back. There's a little tunnel of light there. Interlace your fingers behind the right leg as you stretch it up. Press the leg into your hands. Straighten your left leg to the ground. You could stay there or take your hands higher up to hold your calf or even your foot. Like you have energy stockings on, hug in and stretch out. Holding your leg just with your right hand, open the left arm to the left, palm up. Swing the leg open to the side, only as far as where you can sustain the bottom left thigh, staying anchored to the mat. Spread and flare your toes. 1 more breath. Reach through your inner feet. Inhale, bring it up. Bend both knees to the floor and switch. Left leg high, clasp. Push into the hands. Straighten through the bottom leg as if someone's sitting on your thigh. Anchor. If you're up for it, slide the hand higher to hold the calf, ankle, foot. See what feels good for you. Hug from skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Spread your toes. Right arm opens to the right, left leg opens to the left. Reach through the inner feet like a big starburst. 1 more breath. Bring it back up. Hug your knees to your chest. Massage your back, rock a little. Knees wide, soles of feet together. You can make fists with your hands under your thighs. Closing your eyes into this final resting pose. If this is not comfortable, you could straighten your legs and take Shavasana. Slow your breathing, settle your body, quiet your mind. You just did a full spectrum practice in a little bit of time. Now integrate it. Be a sponge. Stay as long as you can, maybe another minute or 2 here as you rest. And thank you so much for getting on the mat with me today. Be sure to like the class. That really helps us with our channel. Leave your comments and subscribe so you never miss one of the brand new weekly classes. We're so grateful to have you here. Namaste.